I don't want it to go too far past it if I can. She's got fishing. I mean, that's fine. I know where some fishing spots are. We could probably do that. Hey, YouTube. It's a hello again. It's the update you can't sleep in the toilet. No, I wasn't trying to sleep on the toilet. I was sleeping in the bathroom on the floor. And that was working for the last couple of days until today. We slept until like almost midnight. And then I woke up. I came out here to watch a show. And I can't sleep in there again. So I'm guessing her problem is that maybe she's... I don't want to pull fucking multiple tapes in here. My guess is maybe she's not tired enough, is my guess. But in the event that, like, she isn't, we're going to be ridiculously tired going out. So that's going to suck, you know? As I think there's a chair in the back room you could grab. I already grabbed it. It's right here. But you can't sleep on office chairs. That's also one of the updates too. So they changed it that the toilet and the office chairs are no longer something you can sleep on, which I never even tried to sleep on the chair before. So like I assume that like you can sleep on like still probably couches or lounges and stuff maybe if you're tired. I haven't tried. I could go across the road and find out, but it is almost dawn, so I'm just gonna push through to the morning, and then like I would like to get like a fucking bed in here or something so we could maybe sleep in the back room properly. I'd happily destroy this shit to be able to like do that, which I could get some like electrical and carpentry and stuff, so it's not like that's a problem. And she's not that far into this book. I might actually go do that. Hold on. Can you put... I guess we'll put the rest of the green tapes in here again. I had a stack. There we go. Right, these were all the double ups, and the ones that I've watched are in here at the moment. Obviously there are others in here that I have watched and shit. And they're like all around this place, but for the most part I'm trying to keep it somewhere nearby if I can. And I've got scrapped electronics, which I'm gonna have more scrapped electronics in a minute. And she's still ridiculously tired. I could try to sleep her an hour. Maybe. I don't know if that would be worth it, but we could try. Quickly just see. Will you let me sleep? Okay, yeah. Okay, we'll get an hour. And she'll wake up because we've got an alarm. So she didn't get much sleep, but her TV thing will be on soon. So, can you remove the light bulb? And then we'll disassemble this. Disassemble the lamp. I kind of want to get her a little bit of extra skills while I'm here. Because why the fuck not? Normally what happens is I normally skill up a person and then she dies. But I also normally never do like the first 2 or 3 days in Zomboid very well because I just, as I said, I rarely ever got fucking electricity beyond like day 2 and it took me so long to learn the game. Okay. I might steal that painting too. We'll see about that. I don't quite have enough time to keep standing there and do that. So I guess we can put another tape on and yeah, put Woodcraft on, and then we'll sit down and we'll read the mechanics book, sit on the ground, and we'll read that, and this should come on in a second. So we should be good for this one. She's ridiculously tired though. So yeah. Yeah, so usually speaking, as I said, my first person, if I bothered to take the time to do skills, they normally die. Also, there's popcorn in here, which I need to go and like test that shit. And I now realize I forgot that I had a coffee next to me. So I guess that's stone cold. Let me have some water instead. I looked over and I'm like, oh, I have a coffee. And I'm like, it's been a couple of hours. There we go. Alright. I know it's not up to 6 yet. I was gonna say, I've noticed this thing turning on like either like right on 6 or like early sometimes, but it hasn't been going for very long. So I don't want to miss it if I can. Like I said, it'll be try to keep a person alive for a month or more. My last girl, we got a month. And then it will be also trying to prepare for winter, and eventually, like much later, hold on, I didn't mean to stop it there. Much later, when I eventually feel skilled enough, we'll try to push into like Louisville, but I will go and explore a bit more this time so I can kind of like see some more shit. Hold on. We are getting some research and shit going. All right. So where do we want to go today? Because I could fill up the cars at the petrol station. I would have to clear said petrol station as well, but it wouldn't be the worst thing. I could take the white car up there and get some dead. I do want to go over to the grocery store and try to take some of possibly fresh food before it goes stale and put it in the freezer. If I get maybe a few extra days of fresh shit, if I can. And I know she's super tired. I did see a thing of coffee across the road in the kitchen, which I could go and eat. That might solve her issue. I also don't think that having 2 TVs is going to like double this, but I'm just saying. Alright, her skill time's over. We've got some decent amount of skills. I'd love to get some like more fitness shit, but that's going to have to wait. Alright. Got the extra VHSs can dump out here. The extra light bulb can sit in there for the moment. My screwdriver can go back into my backpack. I still have a fuck ton of fucking VHSs here. One of them are green. I can't fit it in that one. Yeah, check it in that one. I'll do it. Alright, so she's ridiculously tired. I would like to go over to like the food place probably first. I would like to go over to the mechanic place, what do you call it? Not mechanic place, the fuel station as well, but we'll have to see about that. How's she going for water? Water's still good. Okay, let's go find out if we got any visitors. No? Okay, that's pretty good. We'll take the white car. I know the white car isn't going to hold as much stuff. I also should have stolen the satchel off that one guy in that street. I forgot, but it's fine. We'll, when I get there, I think I can go up and around this way. I don't want to keep bringing zombies back down here. Hey, mate. You'll be right. And I think you might actually be, hold on. Might be police officer 1. There we go. Alright. What do we got? We got furniture, some kind of a plush place, maybe arts craft. Nourish is a food place. I probably could, hold on. I might go into Nourish. Whoa. Don't flip the car. Ideally. Oh, there's another dude here too. He was being sneaky. Ah, you'd be right, mate. Maybe. Alright, let's get the car plopped up over here. And I might go into Nourish first. Fuck knows what's in here. Please don't have an alarm. Oh, that is nice. It's always nice not to have an alarm on a place. I haven't been into this place. I didn't even bother to go in here because by the time I found this building, everything like power had been off for like a long time. So I figured there was no point in coming in here. That kind of sounded like somebody was in this room. Where's the light switch? It's at the back. Alright. I'm looking at like next door. Looks like it might have food, but I've been lured in by shit like that before. The one in here? I thought I could hear something, but that's fine if it's not. Fill up your drink bottle. Also, I keep seeing a menu on her water bottle that looks different. I'll have to check that out. What do we got? We got a bread knife, kitchen knife. I could take these for sharpening, for basic maintenance. That would be good. I don't need baking soda as far as I know at this time. I have got an apron on. I could get a fresh apron. That way I could still have clean shit. We could sharpen that knife. Chocolate chips. We could have some breakfast. That also might make her a little bit happier. Obviously, I do have to find actual coffee to make her, like, awake. But that's a later issue. We got butter, margarine. I do love stockpiling that shit. More butter. That's some good shit right there. Alright, what else have we got? We got more butter. We have cabinet butter. I wasn't expecting cabinet butter, I'll tell you that much. And I don't really care what's in the ovens. So, what do we got in the things? Because we got chicken legs, ham. We will eat the shit out of that ham. I'm gonna... I don't want her to like hit like too heavy and shit like that. We had the problem where like I had like a girl where like the weight was always up. I don't know if I'm gonna cook the chicken, but Like, it's fucking free chicken. I haven't been really taking it. I could at least put it in like their fridges and shit, because I don't know if this is fridged or if this is just considered as, like, I don't even know. Can I eat this raw? No. That I should be able to. Too full to eat more. Okay, but I should be able to, well, they do say uncooked, so all this shit's uncooked. I haven't got to like eat this shit before, so I'll take it with me. Plastic bag, bacon, salami. There's some good shit in here. We're going to do a cook up probably next door to home. There's even more knives, which I can sharpen those. I obviously don't need 50 fucking knives, but I'm just saying, like, I can like take the time to sharpen this stuff if I want. That'll get me some more skills and stuff in maintenance at least. You'd think that like carving forks should be something that you can actually like sharpen, because you should be able to still stuff those into like something to hold on to it. I have a whetstone already. I would like to take the cleaver and that stuff. I do think you can use that as a weapon. I haven't bothered. Chicken nuggets, all this stuff can come with me. Actually, this is a freezer, isn't it? Hold on. I want to grab this stuff, chuck that in there. I don't mind putting some of this stuff away here and not taking it with me. There is a chance that I won't just cook it up. I could go cook it up, but I'm just saying. Salami's fresh. Is there anything in here? This needs to go in the freezer. Okay, that's fine. So we've got a shit ton of food in that specific freezer. I'll move this stuff over to that one. It's all in like one spot. It's like fish fingers. My God, the other day I was remembering that fish fingers were a thing that existed. And you know, I was like, I haven't had that in goddamn decades. And it's not just like, there's other kinds of fish that you can get now. You can get like little fish bites, and you can get like all sorts of like little crumbed or like battered and stuff, like variations in the freezer and stuff these days. So you no longer are like specifically like limited to just having like fish fingers. And I'm like, I haven't actually like seen them for a while. I'm like, I'm sure they still exist because that's a whole thing. These are all fresh. Oh, the fucking lemon bar. Hold on, fucking eat that lemon bar. We didn't get one of those last time. She's taken a... she's hopping back and forth between slight damage and like... You're right, love. Let's take all this. We never got any of this stuff last time. Can you not take more? You can eat that. We'll go and we'll put this stuff in the car. Because I want to take it back if we can. Alright. We good? Yep. Neat. I actually don't want to put it in the boot. I don't want to do. I don't super want to put it in the front seat either. I want to put it in the back seats, not the boot. Because the boot I'm using as a weapon actively at the moment. So I also want to grab all of the miscellaneous knives that I've taken, plus that apron. Chuck that in there. All the knives, the salami. I have like ideas to be sharpening those later if I can. Okay, that seat's full. I'm not going to be able to take like all these home, but like once they're sharp I can like drop them essentially. That's kind of the idea. Is I'm not like, I could use them in certain weapons and other stuff. It is kind of good to travel around with at least a blade of some sort in your car in this game, because like, yeah, there are times when you need to like butcher something on the fly. Give me the carrot cake. We never got to try a lot of this stuff. There was another store in town that I never got to try the food either. I just can't remember what it was. Like, I could put all this stuff currently in their fridge and that would work too. I could come back to it, but I also want to go to the grocery store if I can and grab what I can. Obviously I also kind of need to find a generator, and I was wondering, I found a generator in this town last time I came here, and I was wondering if I could luck out and find it in the same building. So I'm gonna go back over there in a minute and like test that theory. I could also take the radio and like dismantle it, but I haven't really super wanted to take like extra radios realistically. Anything else here? No. Okay. Alright, we are pretty much good here. Chuck whatever we can into that. I mean, it feels really super weird to just have like all this miscellaneous cakes. See, I imagined them as being just like as they are, like as they are pictured, like not in like a plastic bag or a container or anything like that, just visually as they are, just sitting on the passenger seat or the back seat, just like flopping around as you drive and stuff, right? That's how I visualize like food in this game. And I'm sure that horrifies some people. I'm sure most people think of it like in like a little container or in like a paper bag or, you know, some kind of like preparation method kind of thing. That is not how I see this game. I can't carry too much more, but I can go over to where the zombies will be at the food place. There's also an ice cream shop up the back that I'd like to check out as well. There's that place that looks like it's got fresh stuff. I don't know if it's on... It's not on this road. Oh, shit. It's down here. Let's see. Saucy, Palm Travel. There's another Enigma Books. No, I must have gone into that one. Yeah, it's got the 2 broken things. And there's all these places. There was a key ring in one of these that was actually, like, useful. So I might nick one of them. That's a half decent looking van back here. There's a few zombies in the area. That's a good looking car. Here's said grocery store. So, I need you guys to wake the fuck up and come over here if I can. Even though like this is going to bring you to like the front of the building, which isn't ideal, it will kind of like bring you out to the road, which also, you know, it's not super ideal. Oh, that is not good for the car. I am not going to do that to the engine too many times. There's a nice looking van back here. One of you two might have the key for that, so I'm just going to, if I can, for the moment, just knock you two down, because if you have it, I don't want you to go very far. I gotta stop hitting fucking walls and shit. There we go. A lot of the zombies up around here have decided to follow me, but I do want to go... Oh, that's neat. This is broken into from behind. I guess they broke through when I was beeping up the front. And that looks like 2 sets of keys. We're going to come back to that because there's a perfect car right there. Alright, let's go around the front and deal with what I brought out. Because, yeah, I don't want you guys breaking into the place. Oh, that's a little horde. Come on. The only reason why I want to beep at the front of the store is if it is locked and there's a zombie inside, they will break out. And also, if there is a zombie inside, they will break out. Which is, like, I'm out here. So it's a little bit safer for me if I can. Plus, I really did just luck out by having, like, a car from the get-go. Let's go... Oh, let's not do that. Let's go around here. I have a corpse on the back of my fucking vehicle that I can't remove for some reason. A couple of nice cars back here. That guy glitched for a second there. Oh no, there he is. Alright, this guy did not die. There's a few cars in here. Let's get you two out of the way. I sort of don't want to take it from the front of the vehicle, but this is fine. We will go back and through you guys. Plus, I did say I could always just drive through like part of that. I need you guys over here, mates. Ideally not specifically crashing into the front of my car would be super great. Yeah, more like the side of the car will do fine too. Like this little group here, that's a good chunk of yours. I don't mind bumping like 1 or 2 of them at the very, very far front of my car as I'm doing this. I just want to get them the fuck out of here. I can. I also remember that when I tried to come into this place, because I didn't spawn in here originally, right? I came to this area and there was quite a substantial amount like choking up like the entryway sort of thing. I also reckon they brought in this thing where like the car can nearly like flip out by like rotating, because it makes sense. A lot of people were using it to get rid of zombies that way. Even if I can down a few, take him out without weapons. She's ridiculously tired. The less I have to fight, the better. I'll leave you on that one because that's actually useful. Hey, mate. We're out the front, mate. The doors are broken, so I don't know if they've broken in. I briefly got to see inside just then. I'm curious if I could see past this. That was a gamble. I did not know if I was going to make it past that particular side. Yeah, the zombie smells bothering you, love. I don't see any inside, but I might just not be on like the right angle for it, you know? Oh, I'm gonna have to like bring the decent car down here for this. This was a good car, but in saying that... Oh, there's a little shed over there. Hold on. Don't hit that. That guy's still working on that door. If I could just poke my nose... Get out of the way, mate. We could just poke our nose in here, because like sheds sometimes have useful shit. I don't know if he's going to get back up, but... Like sheds sometimes have generators. This is probably one of those like super locked doors. Yep. Alright, that's fine. And there's a zombie coming over, so we don't want to fuck around for too long. I did leave the car technically running, so... Out of the way, love. It looked like they're basically broken out of everywhere. I might have accidentally attracted the one that was up at that door. Yeah, damn. I was leaving him there because... Oh, what did I hit? The fuck did I hit? I just lost like my health after that. Doing okay. I hit something and lost my windshield. Damn. Like, not super critical, but not super great either. It's not like I've lost a tire or anything like that. My engine is royally fucked though. I can just get you guys. Whoop, hold on. Oh, I'll come back to you, mate. Get this guy because it's kind of like lined up for it. There we go. Oh, that is so bad for the back of the car. Basically treating this car like a fucking demolition derby kind of vehicle at this point, honestly. Are there any other zombies? Fire hydrant. I thought I saw one walking around near the front of that thing. I do have to be careful because when I went in here last time, that's how I got like surprised and nearly bitten. Okay, we got one that's walking over here. Now we're going to test the windows theory. Okay, so the windows are solid as shit. That makes no fucking sense. You think if you reverse into like a pane of windows, it should just fucking smash through. There is a nice big vehicle down here. There's 2 zombies, I think. Yeah, 2 zombies. So, let's get rid of you. I know my engine's kind of rooted for this. I took a really good car and basically like super destroyed it. I think that one's still alive. Get back over you. Okay, there's a few cars around here I want to have a look at. I'm just going to leave the car up in a spot where it's mostly clear. I know she's exhausted, but I want to take a quick look at a few cars around here. If I've got the time, I'll quickly run around to all of the zombie corpses. Because the other thing too is it's like almost nearly midday. So I'm going to want to head back soon. I want to have a quick look at a couple of these cars. 25 gas in it. Yes. I may not have a car key for it. It's locked. It's fine. One of the people around here might have a key for it. Just finding out which cars are open. Which cars have fuel. Obviously if... Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, well this is a basically working car. I probably can't get in. No. Okay, so this one's really good. Hold on. Center on me if I can. A lot further in if I can. There we go. What did I press? Where's the... There we go. This is a really good car. I just don't have keys for it. I'd have to smash a window to get in, and then I'd probably have to fucking hotwire it, or I'd have to loot one of the zombies in the area to see if I've got the key. This is also drivable. It's in less condition, but little zippy thing like this would be pretty good. Alright, pen. No keys. Oh no, vehicle key. There we go. Mint, we got another car. Okay. Okay, so this one is drivable. Honestly, I've kind of reversed my things for this, but we've got a drivable car over here. We've got a good car. There are 3 zombies over there. I'm going to leave those 2 cars alone for the minute. I could grab that and zip around the place. Let's have a quick look at the zombies just nearby as I like run past. You have different kind of glasses. So glad we got her like a decent vest and shit. Okay, nothing on that one. I'm looking for keys. I'm looking for keys and digital watches. Give me that. I don't want to waste too much time grabbing other shit. Random wristwatch. There could also be zombies in the building too. There's a knife. I think I have enough knives at the moment. Just saying. None of that. None of that either. I'm trying to see, do they have, as I said, a digital watch that I could maybe dismantle, or alternatively, if they've got like car keys or something. I think you had a digital watch. Take that. Because they've got car keys. Oh, you had a lighter, but I've got a lighter, so it's fine. I think I've actually got a couple of them. Let me grab that too. I think there's a few dead around the back as well. There's a few people in here that got lighters on them, actually. A little bit surprised. I haven't been really finding lighters on people. But it does actually make sense, you know, if somebody's a smoker, they would have a lighter on them. Oh, shit. Proper fucking nicer prescription glasses. Let's wear those, because the weird one she's got, not doing it. Drop those. And we could take scissors. I feel like they could be useful for something. Also, the sweater would probably be useful, but I'll see if I can loot it out of like a nice, proper, you know, established building or something. Now, I don't think there were any zombies back in here, but okay, it's a ATM or something. That's what that is. So I wanted to have a quick look at a couple of the cars back up here. So I figured there's no zombies up here. We're going to miss the TV show at this time, so yeah. 30 gas. You might be drivable. So let's have a quick look. You're locked. All right. The reason why I want to have a quick look at some of these cars is I did see a few keys back up here. And if they're drivable and they're in a good condition and it's like a particularly large van or something like that, like if I've got a few cars, I'll zip them around, I'll kill zombies with them. Like this is a really nice like engine and shit, but there's no fuel in this. And I can't get in. Plus I've mostly used up my like nice, my nice green car that's colored white, but like is like basically beautiful kind of thing. So I can get like a couple. Here we go. Trunk locked, got a lighter, got keys. Yes, we got keys. All right, this will be a good one. I want to mark. I can hear a zombie really close. Where am I? Yeah, I can hear a zombie coming up. Hey, Phoenix. What the fuck, little man? Phoenix just walked in and just like announced himself. I'm gonna move you over. I don't quite know where I want to move this one because I just moved it away from where I put my marker, but I just want to move it away from where the zombie sounds were. So I could hear there you are. I could hear a zombie, I couldn't see it, and I couldn't tell if I was safe to get out of the car. Like, I'm pretty tired, so fighting a zombie is not my best bet right now. Obviously gonna miss today's like woodcraft or whatever it is, cooking woodcraft. But we've already got like quite a substantial amount of skills. Oh my god, just fucking get in there. You have nothing on you that I want, and we have a zombie that's coming down, so let's leave that car alone. There are 2 keys up here, and we did move. I can get to this before they get to me. Hold on. Let me grab that and that. Alright, so we've got now 2 more car keys. We got that one, and I don't know which one the other one is. I want to check this one first because it was a good car. No, it's not that. And there was, what is it called? A Chevrolet Dart, a Master Horizon. They should be both of those like sedan-y looking things. I'm going to check these though. As long as there's no zombies near me. I don't have a key for this stuff. I also super can't see here super well. As long as we're pretty much clear. What's going on with this one? It's basically perfect too. This would be the ideal one to take home if I could. Okay, I can't get into that, but I could probably get sufficient enough skills up here. There's probably a couple of cars up there that I can get into. There's obviously like the fucking zombies and stuff in here. I was hoping to get more food from here, but she's probably pretty exhausted. I don't want to have to fight additional zombies if I don't have to. So we got the shitty little white car that we've got, which we can probably zip that back and mow down. I'm going through the window. It's clearer. It's a clearer spot to jump in from. Remove broken glass. I could come through the door, but last time I walked through the door, there was a zombie like right next to the thing. So I would rather